Thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome, lass and lassies! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown celebrating St. Patrick's Day by doing what we do best, bringing Hollywood home on a budget. If you got a pot of gold stashed somewhere around your house, I would suggest you hide it. Hide it fast and hide it deep, because right now, I'm about to stick this Leprechaun on ya, and he's looking for his pot of gold. One way or another, he's gonna find it. There aren't that many St. Patrick's Day horror movies out there, so whether we like it or not, this one, the first of 8 Leprechaun films from writer-director Mark Jones, is the flag bearer. I picked up the bare bones DVD release for 25% off $3.99, and I mean bare bones meaning no special features whatsoever. However, if you go to the main menu and you click on this Trimark logo here, and you'll get to the main menu fairly quickly, you'll see a couple of previews for Leprechaun 2 and the drama Slam. A horrific leprechaun, played by Warwick Davis, goes on a rampage after his precious bag of gold coins is stolen. He uses all of his magical, destructive powers to trick, terrorize, and kill anyone who is unlucky enough to hinder his relentless search. In a frantic attempt to survive the wrath of the leprechaun, Tori, played by, yes, this Jennifer Aniston, before she became our beloved Rachel Green, and her friends scramble to find the only weapon known to kill this Irish monster, a 4-leaf clover. However, until they discover a 4-leaf clover or return all the gold taken from the Rainbow's End, their fairy tale nightmare has only just begun. From Trimark Pictures, distributed by Lionsgate Home Entertainment, 91 minutes, rated R, with some rather sluggish closed captioning from the National Captioning Institute. So yeah, you pop this into your PC-ROM as I did, or your standard DVD player, turn off the closed captioning. It's slow. Anyway, as I said, this is the first of 8 Leprechaun movies spanning 25 years of wicked, sly Irish gore. Before I get to the obvious reason why I purchased this, let's talk about everything else. This was released back when Trimark Pictures was just getting on their feet in terms of feature film production, development, and distribution. They took a chance on this writer and director, Mark Jones, as a business in television writing before he decided to switch over to feature films. They baked the film on $1 million budget, and it earned $8.6 million at the box office when it was released in theaters. The $7+ million payback was enough for Trimark to say, okay, to a few more sequels. Long after, they shelved themselves from feature film distribution and production, really forever. Even though critical analysis was enough to really dissuade this Jennifer Aniston from ever doing another horror film ever again. So this really is a rare Jennifer Aniston film to find, insofar that this is her only horror film that she's ever done. Anyway, before I get to her, let's talk about everything else. The cinematography's pretty bad, the music's a little bit overblown, then again it is a comedy horror, so what are you gonna do? The set design is good, and for the record, Kevin Kiner, a solid talent. And Naomi Slotky, production designer, fun fact, he actually designed the sets for Jeopardy since the 90s. Go figure. The editing's pretty decent, and as for the acting, well, Tori and her friends being 3 guys who paint, hired by her father, J.D., to put a first coat of paint on a dilapidated and cursed North Dakota farmhouse where the Leprechaun's murderous spree began, 10 years prior in 1983. The 3 guys who paint would be Nathan Murphy, his 10-year-old brother, Alex, and their dim-witted pal, Ozzy, played respectively by Ken Olant, Robert Gorman, and Mark Holton. Due credit to Robert Gorman, as a 10-year-old boy who probably had more sense than anyone else in this film. Oh, and the Leprechaun makeup is spot on. And then, Jen. Sweet, sweet Jen. Tori Redding. Somebody who's forced to give up a Beverly Hills summer for spending time in this wicked, wretched rust bucket. Can you blame her? I don't think you can, but her Beverly Hills brat attitude, well, it gets a little tiny bit grating when it gets drawn out throughout the entire 90-plus minute film. but it does disappear in the last few minutes once he has one priority in mind. Stop this leprechaun! Anyway, this was before C booked the role on CBS for a comedy called Muddling Through, thinly veiled comedy that got axed after the first season, allowing NBC and Warner Brothers to scoop her up. And from that moment on, never again would she be muddling through another flip-flop role. From that moment on, she wouldn't be seeing rotten shades of green. She would be making the green work for her. And man, oh man, to this day, she knows how to work it. That's all I could say on Leprechaun. It's really not the most excellent holiday horror thriller, but I would rather have David Damn Swimmer pinch my red shirt wearing ass and bite my ears off than for me to go out and hunt down any of the other 7 sequels to this. One is enough, and it gets 3.5 out of 5 claps. A pretty generous grade, making Mark Davis and company pretty damn lucky on this front. Hey, it's somewhat corny, but at least it's timely, and a couple of pints of Guinness would make this go down real easily. Otherwise, you go easy on the Guinness today, and have a happy St. Patrick's Day. Or else. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the thrift side.